Batman starring Robert Pattinson. Me personally, I'm a bit curious about what they're going to do with the canon that already exists in the DC universe. One possibility is that they will make this sort of be a prequel to the Batfleck that we see appear in movies like Justice League and Dawn of Justice. Another possibility is that this will be an entirely new uh, film in the franchise, similar to what they've done with Joker. What are your thoughts on that?
They do that a lot. They've done that a lot. Birds of Prey, Harley Quinn's whole thing with and then the Joker and then this. I feel like this is gonna be completely new. If they do try to match it with the Justice League, assuming that the Snyder Cut does well, video coming soon, plugging that. But if assuming that they do that, I would be really interested to see how he replaces Batfleck. Is this an older version of sorry, a younger version of Batfleck? Is this a a alternate universe that they travel to? Who knows?
Exactly, yeah. I mean, me personally, I'm kind of hoping that this is a separate film because I wasn't the biggest fan of Dawn of Justice and Justice League in general. The Snyder Cut's coming soon, so maybe that will change. But I feel like a fresh start and a true start to this Batman franchise is what's needed
This could be a franchise builder. I feel like this trailer had a lot of potential.
for sure. Joker Goons too. Maybe they might set up a sequel. Who knows?
Who knows if this is relating to that Joker though? I'm not sure if they will, and I don't think that's gonna be true at all. But who knows?
Wait, are you saying that Joaquin Phoenix is the Joker in this universe?
I don't know.
That would be kind of cool.
That would be kind of cool, actually. I don't
Yeah.
think it would fit because his whole thing was like slight mental illness movie, like how that whole thing going on. But
I mean, yeah, but mental illness is a character trait of the Joker's. I mean,
that true. Uh, my problem is like how would that fit? Because it was all a dream according to how that was working out,
yeah,
and Bruce Wayne was really young.
reality of that film is questionable. I feel like DC might have a lot to do in terms of their internal organization of all these different movies and ventures they're doing, unlike Marvel, who just has one cohesive timeline.
Yeah,
But I'm not the head of DC, so I mean,
it would be interesting to see how this goes. I don't know how it's gonna go, but all right, let's just get into the trailer. We see Batman being really chummy with the cops, which is interesting because he's usually a vigilante, and that means that he's gotta sneak around. He sneaks around to meet with Commissioner Gordon in the comics. Other than that, though, this is very loyal to the comics and it's more detective oriented.
for sure. Now, one thing that like kind of struck me was that um, this is a more yeah, it's like a more detective oriented story, but also that we're gonna have two villains in this that are widely known, the Penguin and the Riddler. So I'm not really sure how they're
Skinny
gonna be
Penguin.
balancing.
Penguin lost some
Yeah, Skinny
weight.
Penguin. Yeah, I'm not really sure how they're gonna be balancing the charisma of those two iconic villains.
Yeah, they've made a mistake with Penguin in the past, and I don't want to say mistake rudely, like to that whole franchise that was going on.
Danny DeVito.
Danny DeVito, yeah, I don't want to be mean to you, but like, I really respect that guy as an actor, but that was a big mistake the way they did that. Um, I'm also interested to see how the Riddler, because I think the Riddler is definitely going to be the main guy of the movie. The way they're saying like, let's play a game. That's the Riddler's thing.
Yeah, I mean, what better villain for a detective-ish movie than the mysterious Riddler himself, right?
Yeah,
I just feel like what are your thoughts on Catwoman? I feel like she's a lot different than what we see in the Nolan films and the CW universe. She's kind of her own character.
she had her burglar thing on, which was weird because we've always seen. Okay, so Catwoman. Now I'm not even gonna try to be nice about this. Catwoman was done by Michelle Pfeiffer early on, and then it was done in a movie that I'm not even gonna name because it didn't exist, in my opinion. But that movie was done really wrong. That movie that must not be named, really bad. So they have a lot riding on this.
That's true.
If they do it well, if they pull it off, it'll be cool. If they don't, just don't make Catwoman too much of a cat. I don't know if that makes any sense, but just don't go too much cat. Like don't go
More
in
the
that
woman, less of the
direction.
cat, right?
Yeah, more of the woman, less of the cat. That's how this is gonna work well, in my opinion, my humble opinion. I also didn't like when I was watching this on YouTube. I didn't like how Gotham was the movie that they had found.
Yeah, really poor advertising choice.
Yeah, like Gotham wasn't the best, and I say that very respectful. I thought it was a cool series at the beginning, but then they got so weird. It was yeah, and the Penguin in that one was horrible too. But
I don't think the Joker in that one was kind of weird too, right? He was like
the
switching
the
identities
Joker,
if
I'm
I
pretty sure the
recall correctly.
Joker died like 3 different times in that series. I didn't watch that series. I'll be honest. I
Well,
don't
the
know.
Joker is not a
Gotham
Palpatine.
fans, don't come at me. I love you guys, but I love the real Gotham from the comics. That's my thing.
Yeah, as long as they're respecting the lore that came before it, I'm all for this movie. But I do feel like the atmosphere is a lot darker than what we do typically see.
I agree. This is definitely a turn your brightness up movie, and I mean that literally and figuratively because this stuff looks dark. Like this stuff,
Yeah.
not only is this filmed very dark, but it's like the concept. As I'm pretty sure there was like a note stapled to someone's face in some part of this trailer. I got to dig up that clip, but it's very. It looks like this is going to be a very violent film.
Yeah, some very dramatic stuff going on in this movie.
And DC's known for that. DC is known for their dark films, and I think it'll be an interesting twist from what we saw in Aquaman and Shazam, because those were very kid-friendly, fun movies.
Yeah, feel good type Disney flicks, right? Almost.
And do we know what this rating is going to be, by the way?
We don't, but fans are hoping for an R-rated Batman movie.
Fans
That's
are
what we know.
hoping for an R-rated Batman movie. I would agree with fans. I really want to
I would agree with
see
the fans. I mean, well, we know what happened with an R-rated Marvel movie, that being Deadpool, of course, and that was just stand out from
off the
amazing.
charts. Yeah,
Yeah, so I know you had a little bit of hesitation with Robert Pattinson being cast as Batman.
my whole hesitation came from I read an article that said Robert Pattinson was not going to be able to bulk up for Batman. I think he can, obviously, he can get to that level, and I think he will for this movie. And if he does, more power to him. He's going to do amazing.
I thought Christian Bale was a nearly flawless Batman, and I think that will be a very iconic image of Batman in my head. But one thing that I do feel that Pattinson has to improve on that um, legacy, he could probably do the Batman voice a little bit better than Christian Bale.
I agree, and I think the fan amount, like the amount of people who went out and watched this movie, watched this trailer,
20 million views
is
almost on YouTube, right?
20 million views. Wonder Woman, established franchise, had 18 million views and was released basically at the same time. And Suicide Squad had like 5 million, and it was very low on that end. But everyone's hyped for the Batman, so I think Batman might just do like Batman will do numbers.
For sure.
It might even surpass Nolan's Batman. Who knows? But it's possible because this movie just looks like very like a detective mystery sort of thing.
Definitely, yeah. And I mean, they were Batman always has an allure of mystery around him, but
Yeah, and
at the same
in
time,
this movie has more mystery than anything else. Like what the whole thing about the whole conversation we had like a minute ago about what universe is this going to be in? That's a whole mystery that they're not revealing for a
yeah,
reason. And we don't know anything about cameos. And we're
exactly.
out to have some cameos.
There has to be some, yeah. I mean, the Joker is my personal bet for cameos because you saw those guys in the Joker masks, if that's what they were, of course.
Or the Joker face paint at least.
Yeah, Joker face paint, but still gave me a lot of Joker vibes. You know what would be sick if like you hear Mark Hamill's voice at the end.
That would be awesome. Mark
Oh
Hamill was an
man, I
amazing
would die.
Joker, but we're gonna have to. There's gonna have to be a different guy who plays him because I don't think Mark Hamill could do the actual Joker like physical live action.
Like an aged Joker, that'd be kind of cool.
I have no idea. All speculation. Let's get back to cast. We deviated so much from cast.
Andy Serkis is slated to appear as Alfred Pennyworth, who is Batman's butler. And I feel like he's going to do a very good job at expressing his emotions because in the past he's played some very colorful characters like Snoke, like Caesar from the Apes movies, like Gollum. I feel like he'll bring a very unique energy to the role. And also, the director has a pretty good track record in the past. Matt Reeves has done the last two Planet of the Apes films, which were pretty good. I think those are his two biggest films so far.
Who's doing the music?
Michael Giacchino, I believe, and he is an outstanding composer. He did the score for The Incredibles, Ratatouille, Rogue One. So I have high hopes for
Yeah,
that.
those all of those soundtracks were like brilliant.
So in undisclosed roles, we have Jill Perez Abraham, and also these two twins, Charlie and Max Carver. Who do you think these twins will play?
I don't know of a single Batman villain that's a twin.
Maybe this is like a completely like new spin on this because I don't really see any other reason to cast twins in a movie.
This would be really cool. I'm very curious. Like I said, it looks like it's going to be really great. I can't wait. Comment below if you love the trailer, if you hated the trailer, why you hated the trailer, why you love the trailer. Comment all that below.
If you enjoyed this video, like, subscribe, and comment with your thoughts. By supporting this channel, you're allowing us to keep making this great content and keep Spectre React going. Thanks for watching, and peace out.